I'm Alan Weiss, and this is The Writing on the Wall. Hi, I'm Alan Weiss. This is Writing on the Wall, episode 82. I call this Night Wars. When I was in college, when I was in Rutgers in the late 60s, I had a friend named Gary, and Gary would take a nap every afternoon, 4 to 6 o'clock or so, because he would stay up and watch Carson every night. He'd watch The Late Show with Johnny Carson right to the end. At that time, it was 1 o'clock every night. So that way he made sure he got his proper sleep. That's how much he loved Carson. And his parents watched it too. Today, we have Leno being replaced by Fallon. We have Conan O'Brien on a cable channel with a smaller audience than the audience reading my books. That's how small his audience is. Letterman is almost as old as I am. He might be a year or two maybe younger than I am. Jimmy Kimmel, who's younger, and everybody talks about him being younger and getting ratings, is doing precisely the same kind of talk show that was done 70 years ago by Steve Allen and Jack Paar. They haven't changed. So what does his youth have to do with anything? Carson was the king because parents watched him, kids watched him, all demographics watched him. He still had stars then. He had people who were commonly recognizable. Today, these people come in these shows, I have no idea who they are, and neither do some of you admit it. Back in Carson's day, though, there was no Apple TV, there was no Netflix, there was no cable, there was no streaming, there was no instant messaging, there were no video games. He didn't have the competition. He didn't have the diversion of attention. You know what real innovation would be? Real innovation would be changing the dopey couch, the nutty sidekick, the band, the animal acts, the A star followed by the B star, and the whole business. Get rid of the opening monologue. Why are they doing the same show from 70 years ago? You know, James Lipton, the Actors Studio on PBS, is more interesting than these guys. And they've all got 40 writers writing for them, and none of them are funny. A lot of people think they're funny, but I think they're trying to laugh to show themselves that they really made a wise choice turning in that late at night. These guys just are not consistently funny. It's a creative medium with zero creativity. And you know, it's the same in the morning news shows. You know, the blown dry anchors, the weather people who all look alike, the happy talk. There's no creativity, there's no energy, there's nothing new. So, you know, Leno is a nice guy. Letterman comes across as somewhat bitter. Fallon is eager. Kimmel, ironic. As far as I'm concerned, Conan O'Brien's just not funny. But the times are passing all of them by. I don't care what their ages are. The times are passing all of them by. You know, Bentley here will not carry a newspaper inside. You know why? He thinks it's 260s.